Now winners in 6 of 7 games with Jimmy Butler, Golden State's now within half a game of the number 6 seed in the West, which would guarantee them a 2026 playoff spot. Here's how the Warriors found an absolute gem in the superstar piece they added earlier this month, as well as how they took down Charlotte. Jimmy Butler has been a part of 5 different organizations in the Chicago Bulls, Minnesota Timberwolves, Philadelphia 76ers, Miami Heat, and now Golden State Warriors throughout his 14-year career that's seen him make 5 All-NBA teams, 5 All-Defensive teams, 6 All-Star teams, win a Steals championship, and win Most Improved Player of the Year, but he's finding a different sense of joy than he ever has with the Dubs. According to Shams, he does feel like this organization is better than any other organization he's been a part of, but I'm telling you, it's different this time. I haven't sensed the same feeling he's had when he went to Philly, when he went to Miami. This is different for Jimmy Butler going to Golden State. He's staying late for shoot-arounds, he's staying late for practices, he's spending so much time in the training room, the meal room, he's going above and beyond to integrate himself with the Warriors right now. When the Warriors were rolling early in the season, it was low-key in large part due to the wing defense and extra perimeter offense provided by D'Anthony Melton. Jimmy Butler's come in and not only filled that presence on the wing, but brought a different level of eliteness in terms of his high IQ on both ends. Since being savvily acquired by a proven to be top-notch general manager in Mike Dunleavy, Jimmy's given the Dubs their lockdown small forward back, which helped them get off to a 12-3 start. Since the trade for Butler on February 7th, the Dubs have now gone an NBA 4th best 6-1. The initial period against the Charlotte team without LaMelo Ball featured Draymond Green causing havoc defensively with his positioning and hustle, as well as hitting a shot from the elbow and from distance. On his 22nd birthday, Podziemski would hit a rainbow Manu Ginobili-esque step-back jumper, while Green would contest Mark Williams in the post to force a miss on the other end. Gary Payton II received a beautiful entry pass from Curry before getting a kick-out from Curry on the next possession and hitting a spot-up. Shout-out to Kerr for leaving Steph in longer, as an in-the-flow Curry would drain consecutive triples. Steph would then make it a 15-2 Warriors scoring run with a take through traffic. The Warriors held the Hornets to 18 in the quarter and led by 10 after 1. Second frame featured Podziemski getting downhill for the floater, then making an outstanding contest on this jump shot. Pods would then dive on the floor for this loose ball, which led to a Quentin Post lay-in. Pods would then recover another loose ball, before Butler would get the and one. Pods would then clamp down for this steal, which led to a Butler lay-in, as Brandon was doing it all on his B-day. After Curry set him up on the roll, GP2 would spin past to Hield in the corner and Buddy Buckets would drain it. Draymond would get another feed from GP2 on one end, then draw the charge on the other. Then it was Dre setting up Payton for this reverse jam. Payton II getting another jam, this time in transition, and Moses Moody hitting this contested triple opened up the advantage to 15 at half. Third quarter began with Draymond getting the denial on one end and Pods getting a right-handed lay-in off a bouncer from Steph on the other. Butler would draw Mark Williams and find Draymond for this one-handed throwdown, then Dre would return the favor to Butler. Butler then found Moody for the triple to open up a 25-point advantage. Out of an ATO, the Dubs' second leading scorer for the night in Draymond finished off this nice little double pick-and-roll action. Buddy would flash open for a triple right here to make it a 28-point lead. Then Guy Santos would get the and one to make it a 31-point runaway. Buddy Hield made this 3-point shot that turned into an and one to extend it to 34. With the score out of reach for the final 12 minutes, it was the time for the end of the bench reserves to get their run. Kevin Knox was the first one to check in, who actually hit a third quarter buzzer beater and hit these 2 3-pointers. And Pat Spencer and Yuri Collins joined Knox afterwards. Most notably for the Warriors, this gave their main options significant rest down the stretch. Specifically, Curry, Butler, and Green only had to play 2.5 quarters of basketball in this one, as the mellowless Hornets didn't stand much of a chance. This was your boy DFlow, and I'll see you next video.